Yeah. Look at that. Look at all that stuff. Looks like exactly the stuff that I have, but it's all down there. Also, strange. Weird. Randomly appeared out of nowhere. I have no idea how would this happen? It's very strange. Huh. No. Wait, what? What just happened? It disappeared? Oh no. Did I wait too long? What was this? What happened? I thought it... Oh. I think the combined time of the game loading, like when it starts loading, it starts the time, but it doesn't wait until it's done. It's like time is going as it's loading. Okay, whatever. That was all my stuff. Did I pick up some stuff? No. Very strange. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. I thought it was going to be funny and interesting. Hey, look, there's a hole in the water now. What the hell? Yeah, this area is broken, dude. This is a broken area. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Well, anyway, I was about 200 blocks in the air, flying with the trident straight up, like over and over. And then I was landing in the water, and I kind of missed because I shot myself straight down out of the air. And I slammed into that, and then I guess if you crash the game right at the right moment, it dupes everything. It duped everything on my body, but then it disappeared. Like you just saw. I guess that was a remnant of, I don't know, some Stephen Hawking shit going on here. It was a glitch, Matrix. I don't know. Oh, I wanted that stuff. I think I'm gonna do that on purpose now, just to get that stuff and put it, like, I was gonna put it in a chest and just be like, I don't know, some quantum shit happened. Okay, I don't have power or storage space, and I shouldn't even be recording right now. I gotta go. I'll be back after I do those things. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff to show, but can't do it right now. I'll be right back.
Darknet, I must inform you that based on my calculations, none of this shit makes a single bit of fucking sense in any way, shape, or form. And furthermore, it would be easier for me to explain the basic fundamentals of quantum physics field equations than it would be to try and wrap my brain around the backwards smooth brain never thermo-boomer autistic logic is this fucking motherfucking son of fucking game.
thinking about it for a really long time, and as with any kind of deep, existentially, aware concepts that you explore over time, you think you've reached the final answer, but only to find out later on there were other things that you uncover that lead you to other different, deeper conclusions. Sort of like enlightenment. You'll never reach final form of your enlightened stage, because every time is, like I just explained, you think you're at the end, but there's always something else to learn. But anyways, I guess it's been a very long time, over 10 years, might be 11 years, when I discovered Minecraft. This 3D blocky game that was rendering a three-dimensional world that I could walk around in and interact with. And what I was saying before about the different levels of understanding of something, as time goes on, you have more time to reflect on it. You see different dynamics and different ways of thinking about it, and you make realizations and have different, like, epiphanies of, suddenly understanding, oh my gosh, it makes sense. It makes so much more sense. What always fascinated me was being able to walk around in this fully immersive, three-dimensional environment when no other video games were really like that, and there was no objective. You just walk around. And I remember there being other people, and we just built staircases and big pyramid and cube shapes because we could. And at the time it was just a fun thing to do, but I realized, reflecting back on 10 years ago, or 11 years ago, what was fascinating is the fact that in Minecraft, what you're really doing is, for one, you're immersing yourself in a three-dimensional virtual world where you're playing a role of a character. Except it's open-ended, just like life. So in life, you are the character for your play, for your own life. And the world is open-ended. We don't live in a physically infinite world, but you can choose your own adventure, so to speak. You can make whatever choices you want and take yourself on whatever journey you want through life. Same thing in Minecraft. Suddenly we had this environment where, well, the fact that it has no objectives is very strange, because every other video game was a linear, progressing, elemental, there's components, there's elements to it that you have to adhere to these set rules. You might be able to have some variation of those, especially in role-playing games, but when it comes down to it, it's a set number of instructions that exist. There's no such thing in Minecraft. Your imagination is the only limit, and knowing how complex it is today is kind of mind-blowing, but just the fact that we could place a block and break a block, a three-dimensional digital pixel, we were creating a video game. We didn't know it. Every time you play Minecraft, when you place blocks and break blocks, you're not in a world where some developer drew the pixels of the world and that's it, and you can't edit that because you can't edit the code of the game. You're just the player. You press the buttons and it does the thing. But in Minecraft, you are creating the video game. And it's mind-blowing to think of it that way. It really is one of those moments where you're like, I mean, really? Yeah. I'm making a video game. It's just like Visual Basic or some kind of a graphic programming language. If you just drag things into a thing and it does a thing, and then the program writes that code for you, you don't know how to program the code, But you're making program it. So you can design it. That's the thing about Minecraft. You're building your own world and your own environment. On top of that, you're creating a video game from a blank template, which is the world generation all around you. And it's yours. Nobody can tell you what to do. You can do whatever you want. You can go in any direction you want. You can build something grand scale or something small, something simple. You can do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, you are creating a video game. Not only the world, the level that you're playing, but any sub-levels, mini-levels, you can call it mini-quests, mini-games, mini-adventures, mini, micro, macro, meta, meta adventures, meta quests within your reality. So it's like meta reality within your virtual reality world. So you're living in a virtual reality here that you can create and edit and make into whatever you want, just like lucid dreaming, where you can control the dream and build everything around you, or like a matrix where you can summon things into existence or destroy them with no consequence in reality because it's a digital asset. Except here, in the digital world, those digital assets are real. And there are real world consequences within the digital realm. All of these things combined with the fact that I can create, I can construct things, I can design things, I can make artwork, I can incorporate all of these things into one. I can walk around like that first day when I played Super Mario 3D for the first time. I was so young, and it was the most fascinating thing. I would spend hours just looking at the movement of the joystick on the camera on the screen and just looking at this three-dimensionally rendered world and wondering, how did they do this? The graphics were insane. Switching from 2D, two-dimensional side-scrolling and overhead-scrolling and stuff games, and 3D, 2D games, which weren't truly 3D, they were just kind of illusions. But to go to a three-dimensional world was insane. So now I can control that. And it's my world. And there are linear progressions within this world that I can follow. I can do all of them or none of them, or just a few of them. Plus I can make up my own, like whatever machine you might create or idea you might have for a design, a big thing or a small thing, whatever it is, it's yours. You made it, and nobody can take that away from you, ever. Even if it gets destroyed, you still made it, and that happened. And that's an experience you'll always have taken place in. That's kind of why my world, I've only had a couple of long-term worlds, because I stick to that one thing. That's why it's so special to me. Because it's not like in real life I'm jumping from person to person, life to life. There it's area. I play the game just like I exist in reality. I'm here. I'm going to do the things I can do. And work on stuff every day. So there's always something you can build and work on and do. There's always something new and interesting in your own little 3D virtual world. And that's always been the fascination for me. That's the thing. That's what Minecraft is for me.
discharged from this dimension. You will be destroyed. Lower your defenses and prepare to be